far, but there's a bit of dead eye staring going on.
What do you think's been said, Johnny?
Oh, so this is a great fight, mate.
You know, I pushed record.
Huh?
I pushed record. You're doing running commentary.
This is a great fight. I don't know what's being said, but there's a verbal altercation going on, and no man is backing down. It's not entered the physical barrier. Sort of like a proxy Cold War between both of them at the minute. But
I tell you what.
What a fight, mate.
You could do comms.
I could probably do comms, yeah. But let's get involved for as
Let's
long
get
as we
involved.
can.
Listen, I'm keeping that in. Andrew McCart, IFLTV, delighted to be joined by the Romford Bull himself. Are they still going, Johnny?
Still going on, boys.
Tell you what, go on and walk and Pat McCormick.
It's like someone's delivered a Chinese and they've missed off the chicken balls and he's going, you better give me them chicken balls. You better go. Oh,
it's a push. There we go. Connor's pushed him. There we go.
Very good push. Sort of pushed him and then come away, so he's out of it.
There
so
we
he's
go.
got 1-0 there.
Both fighters came out healthy. There we go. There we go. We're doing an interview talking.
We could all have a push and a pull.
We all have a push and a pull, Connor. There you go then, Johnny.
That's good. Tasty.
Tasty. You didn't do that with your opponent, though.
No, not my style. But if someone lays hands on me,
has anyone ever pushed you in a? No.
No, I don't think I'm that way inclined to make someone do that. But if someone ever did, then it's all game. It's all systems go.
But that's the thing. You are probably one of the most approachable, likeable, not just in boxing, but probably in the world.
Yeah, I would never start anything like that. But if someone has a go at me, then.
But we've not seen that side. That's what I'm saying. We've not seen that side of you where you've had to maybe get a little bit more verbal, a little bit more pushing and shove and all that.
But if it did happen,
it will happen.
It goes from 0 to. I sound like I'm trying to be really hard talking on a podcast, but you know, I'm just saying, if once it happens, there's no going back.
Talk to me about this fight on Saturday. Then, obviously coming off that defeat to Dave Allen, you've changed trainers now. Whole new sort of way of thinking, I think, as well, leading to this fight. But you've got an opponent who's probably a little bit unknown, but he's got an unbeaten record. He's not going to want to lose that 0. Your name's Johnny Fisher. That's a big scalp for him.
Listen.
So you're going to. What kind of fight are you expecting?
A hard fight. Every next fight is always your biggest fight of your career because what's gone is gone. But he's got ambition. I wouldn't want to lose my 7-0. I'm fighting in Monte Carlo if I'm him, and I'm thinking this is my opportunity to put up a good fight and show people that I can contend at some level in this heavyweight division. So the pressure's on me.
Do you feel pressure? Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I like it when I feel the pressure. The pressure makes me perform. Sometimes, probably the last fight in particular, I tried to relax too much. I took myself away, I took myself off my phone, but the pressure is what makes you do well. I'll think back to when I was at school doing exams. The pressure of the exam made me do better. I don't know if anyone's watching. Coursework to exams, always done better in the exam because it's like, bang, the pressure's on. Yeah. So I'm digressing a bit, but yeah, I like the pressure.
Eddie said to me, and he basically compared you and Cameron Vong, saying that those rematches with Dave Allen, his rematch with Gavin Gwynn, will stand Cameron and you in good stead, because in 4 years' time, you're going to be where you're going to be. He thinks you're going to progress. That British title will be there and all this and nice thing. But that sort of fights, those acid tests that we're talking about, will stand you in good stead.
Definitely.
Do you feel that yourself?
Yeah, because I could have walked away from the rematch. I could have gone a different route and done that, but that's not in my nature. It was a close first fight. Some people had it his way, some people had it my way. I had to go back in there and do it. And in life, in heavyweight boxing in particular, if you think you're going to go through there and not have any dips or lows, that's part of the journey. That's part of how you get yourself back up. But yeah, listen, it's heavyweight boxing. It's part of the game. Now it's about how I respond, and it will stand me in good stead moving forward because many men better than me have fallen before, and many men will fall after me who are better boxers than me. What matters is how you respond now, and it will stand me in good stead.
What's the ambitions then? Obviously going to 2026, tail end of the year, you've had that rematch with Dave Allen, you've got this fight here in Monte Carlo, which is, again, it's probably a dangerous fight because he's an unknown opponent, like I said, and a 7-0 heavyweight, and to be fair, he's a big lump, it looked like, as well.
Big old lump, but the bigger they are, the more target I've got to hit. I like it when they're tall and upright. I can swing some right hands in, some left hooks, and if I'm my most ferocious and explosive self, this doesn't go past 1 or 2 rounds, but that's if I am the most explosive and ferocious version. I believe I am.
People might think of that Dave Allen rematch that you're on the back foot a little bit too much. Maybe you were trying to catch Dave Allen coming in. Yeah. This fight though, you're called the Bull. We're probably thinking, are you going to come in there and be that old? Remember that? I can't remember who it was when was it the Southern Area title? Who was the big guy?
So Harry Armstrong.
Harry Armstrong. Yeah. When you went in there and guns blazing and blitzed him, is that the type of Johnny Fisher we need to see?
I've got to let them know. That's the way I am. And
you need to remind people.
Yeah, you need to. But that's what my best asset is. I mean, if you're a footballer or a cricketer or a rugby player, you've got your best assets. You've got to use them. I can't try and use what I'm not as good at. Yes, I tried something different and boxing on the back foot. I can do it in spurts, but it's hard to do that if that's not your natural way. You've got to stick to what your natural way is, and I believe being with Tony, I'll be able to get an explosive finish. But listen, I don't like predicting. I know I've just thrown one out there, but whatever way it comes, whether I win by points or win on knockout, the win is what matters, and hopefully we show improvement.
Talking about the change to Tony SIMS, I mean, that gym with Conor Benn and Daniel Dubois, I imagine you've done some rounds with big.
I've done rounds with Daniel before, years ago. We was going to spar here, but he had a little niggle before camp, so he sensibly, we didn't spar, but I'm sure that's coming down the line. But sparring with Daniel Dubois is harder than most fights I've had.
I can imagine. Talk to me about the change to Tony SIMS, and how's that been for you?
It's been brilliant. I mean, being in that gym, not just with Tony and John Ryder, managing the fighters, but the fighters you've got in there, George Liddell, Jimmy Sains, Conor Benn, Craig Richards, Daniel Dubois. These are people that are hungry. They're people that have got their own careers in the ascendancy, and for me to be in that little group, it stands me in good stead. Everyone's super fit as well.
Going into 2026 though, Johnny, I know that British title is something that you want around your waist. Now, before we talk about that, talk to me about the Jamie TKV and Fraser Clark fight.
A brilliant fight in terms of action and excitement. Points probably where you think, a little bit of grappling, a little bit of holding and stuff, but the spurts where it did, and I really thought to the back end it got exciting, and I was worried about Fraser in round 11. I was very worried. I just wanted him to be healthy and happy, and because I see Fraser, before anything else, I see him as a great human being.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
And he's a man of honour. He's a man that people look up to. He's inspired people as an Olympian. I just want him to be okay. Jamie TKV, great tactics, taking the jab away from Fraser, rolling under, staying loose, and credit to Barry Smith for that. And how they've done it. Now he's a British champion, and all I care about is we've had a great fight. I hope both men are now happy and healthy and okay.
Definitely, but that British title is what you want, right?
British title is the one. British title.
And you won't stop until you get that?
I'm going to get that British title one day. Whether it's 6 months, a year, 2 years, I want the British title.
Listen, you look at it right now. TKV's got the title. Let's talk about Dave Allen fighting him next. I saw a Sky
Sport. I think that's a good fight.
Is that the natural fight next for TKV?
I think that's a natural, logical fight to make next. But you know what boxing's like. Some things don't always happen in a logical way. And that seems like the most sensible one to make. I think that's the one.
What about for you though, going into 2026? I mean, if Dave Allen fights TKV and wins it, the trilogy might be there, who knows? But is that something you thought about? Because you know the landscape of heavyweight boxing. We just need to look at Riyadh season and what that's done to the heavyweight division. I mean, the world titles in the heavyweight division were held for ransom for a long time. But now they're chopping and changing all over the place. Just talk to me about
boxing, especially one fight or two fights, your landscape changes completely. So I'll get a couple of good wins. I'm right back in that mix.
Have you envisioned the Dave Allen trilogy?
Yeah, of course. We've got that fight in the bank, so to speak. That will happen, as naturally it will happen, because he's got a big fan base, I've got a big fan base. But Andrew, I am open for business to fight absolutely anyone. If the checkbook says a certain number, I'll do it, because that's what I'm in the game to do. I'm here to entertain people, and I'm sure you'll agree, I haven't given someone a boring fight yet.
Yes.
My job is to give people exciting nights. The Romford Army are what they are. They're unique. They're amazing. And I think the way I fight, it will encourage more people to come and watch boxing. So I want to give people the best nights possible.
Couple of questions on the landscape changing. This Fabio Wardley now world champion.
Yeah,
Did you see that coming?
I mean, I sparred Fabio for years when I first started out. Him and his team, unbelievable. I mean, he is the man. I think Fabio. I think that's why. Part of me thinks that's why Usyk vacated his belt, because he's just that complete banana skin. He's unconventional. He's got absolute cojones on him. He punches like a horse. He's a bit erratic in his style when you get him. That's a compliment, I'm saying. He's so, unorthodox in the way that he fights. That's a hard fight for anyone, honestly. I mean, Joe Parker was on an unbelievable run before that, and
that's what's in the landscape change. Joe
the
Parker.
landscape changed. Fabio Wardley's a world champion. The four-fighter white collar guy, trained by my good friend Rob Hodgins, and now Ben Davison, is now world champion. So the game changes very quickly.
And another thing that's quite weird, when I talk about the landscape changing, is Anthony Joshua fighting Jake Paul. Madness for me. But again, when you look at that fight as a heavyweight, looking at the size of Jake Paul and their face-to-face, that's like you fight. That's like me and you fighting. Obviously, you're going to obliterate me. I box a little bit as well.
I've seen you box. I've seen you can fight.
But I'm telling you,
you'll
obliterate me in one round. I can tell you that right now, Johnny. Talk to me about that fight. What are you expecting from that?
very lucrative fight. I think more people will tune in for that, and that'll be the biggest fight.
Would it be lucrative? Because I'm like,
Yeah,
I want my mortgage paid off.
Yeah, it's got to be in Stratford. It's got to be in England.
I'll bring some jocks down.
Travel.
Yeah, I'll bring the Mick Bosch army
Bring
down.
the McBosh army, the McBosh soldiers down. But yeah, listen, I'm not going to knock them because they're both making whatever they're making, $100 million or whatever it is. Fair play to them. I think if it's a logical conclusion, it will be Joshua walking across the ring and getting the job done in 30 seconds or a minute. But I can't knock them because they're making a fortune. And I guarantee you, if I walk down the street of Romford, unfortunate as it is, people won't ask me about Terence Crawford, Dimitri Bivol,
Boots Ennis and all these
Jai
guys.
Opetaia, who are the best boxers in the world, or Naya Inoue, whoever it is. They'll ask me about Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. Yeah. That's the world that we live in now. So fair play to them. If people want to watch it, they've got a market for it. Go and enjoy your money. Definitely.
One final one before I let you go, Johnny. You are bringing the Bosch army over. We know that. We know they travel for you. What can they expect? I mean, look at this venue. This is just a small part of it. It's going to be an amazing night. Yeah. They're going to be suited and booted, right?
Oh, I'm not suited and booted.
No, but they are.
But they're all suited and booted. Big John somehow got a suit that fits. Shout out Bad Rhino. They've had to pull a bit of tarpaulin off of a building somewhere. But yeah, everyone's suited and booted. They're all making their way over today, tomorrow. What an experience for my fans. I'm so grateful that they're travelling over in good numbers, and all the people that are watching at home as well who couldn't make it over. Thank you so much for your support. Monte Carlo, Monaco, what an experience for everyone.
Johnny, good luck Saturday night. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, mate. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye-bye.